Hello. So, what are modern network marketers doing that maybe you're not? That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm a little bit sideways. There we go. So we're talking about what a modern network marketer does in this day and age that has evolved with modern strategies and modern social media strategies that maybe a traditional network marketer is not doing. And that's what we are here to talk about today. So welcome to our online crew community. I am your captain, Helen Martin, your online crew captain, and here I teach home-based business owners modern social media strategies to build your business in the modern way. Leverage social media, so no more spam. So we don't want any more old school spammy tactics. We want modern social media strategies for the modern home-based business owner. Hello Leslie, hello Rob. Oh, it's moving fast. Thank you for the palm trees. If you are not aware, hello Heather. If you're not aware, that's what I was going to do. I was going to try to show this. No, it's not giving me the buttons. Oops, don't want to do that. Bear with me, guys. Now I can't get rid of the button. Oops. Da-da-da. No, it's not going to allow me. Hey, Julie, how are you? Hey, Stephanie. I'm just trying to... I can't. Doesn't matter. I'll do that later. So if you're not aware, if this is the first time you're joining me live, we have the palm tree emoji as our mascot. We have this whole sort of branding. My palm tree's not here. I'm missing my palm tree. You know why? This is a really funny story, guys. We've got a cricket in the palm tree. And the cricket can get quite loud and annoying. So I moved the palm tree out last night and I've forgotten to put the palm tree back. You didn't even notice, did you? Just put the word down, no. You didn't even notice that my palm tree wasn't here. Hi Tina, how are you? There's a massive one behind me. Correct, Mary. Good observation. Hey Emily, hey Stephanie. I like to have my real one next to me just to, the nice greenery. Plants are pretty cool, aren't they? And it's not the same without, Harley. Harley was my little puppy. If you're not aware, he was really cool to have on live, but he's a little bit too big and boisterous. So I've got Henry, but Henry's not quite the same. So at least if I have a palm tree, there's something real happening here. I was thinking, you're doing good. Good to hear. I'm very well, thank you. I was thinking I need a real fish. What do you think, guys? I need a goldfish bowl with a real fish in it. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I miss Harley too, Leslie. I was thinking about that this morning. It's just not quite the same with Harley, is it? And Henry doesn't talk or do anything. That's why I'm thinking, I wonder if I got a goldfish or something and I had that in a bowl here and I called that Henry or something. Food for thought. I'd be too afraid that I might not, it might not survive. I'm sure a goldfish isn't too hard to look after. What do you think? We sure miss Harley, but we like Henry too as well. Yeah, well, Henry can't scratch me like Harley did. A parrot. Wouldn't that be awesome to fit the theme, Mary? I love that suggestion. A parrot. I don't know if I could look after a parrot. Oh, a nice colourful parrot. Actually, we get these beautiful birds that sit on the balcony out the front. We're way off topic, but I'll get there in a minute, guys. On the balcony, they're called rosettas. Do you know what they look like? And they are so beautiful green, red, blue, and they're just gorgeous, but they're not really a house pet. So we'll have to work on that. We'll have to put up with Henry. Palm tree's not here, but you didn't notice anyway because there's a massive one behind me. They're easy to look after, are they, Mary? Well, there you go. Maybe I'll have to look into that. It'll fit in with the theme sort of nicely, won't it? But thank you all for joining me. Put the palm tree emoji down. The palm tree emoji is our mascot here. The reason for that, for our online crew and our online community here, is that when everything's going smoothly and we reach our goals and dreams and our businesses, you know, doing wonderful, that we're all on this little cruise ship down here. Can you see him today? Oh, he's a little bit low today. That's the little replica cruise ship that we're all going on a holiday together and wearing our little leis, and we're sipping cocktails together or coffee or whatever it is for you. So it's just a little bit of fun. Just a little bit of fun, guys. Okay, cool. So let's get into the topic. What are modern network marketers doing that you might not be doing? So let me give you a scenario. What feels more comfortable to you? So you start in network marketing, or you've been in network marketing for a while and thinking, I need to talk to new people. So what am I going to do? I'm going to write a list of some people. I'm going to reconnect or go through the list again and follow up with some people that I'm already contacted. I'll go through my list of previous customers and I'll go through, you know, that list again. And so you're thinking of who you can prospect. Or you're in a restaurant or the hairdresser or something like that, and you're thinking, I've got to prospect them. So you're always thinking and, you know, trying to think of ways of new people to, to prospect. So you're always looking to sort of reach out to people. Or you get a message in your inbox and somebody says, oh, Tina, we're all sailing to Hawaii, are we? On a Disney cruise. Sounds good to me, Tina. Or you get a message in your inbox and somebody contacts you. So scenario A is the writing your list and, you know, thinking of people that you can talk to and prospect. Scenario B is you get a message in your inbox, in your messenger, and somebody says, Helen, I'm a little bit curious about, what you were talking about or the product that you're using or, you know, what business you're in or whatever. Can you tell me more? What would you prefer? A or B? What would you prefer? The old school traditional methods where you're writing your list of your top 100, you're re-going over that list, you're going through old customers, you're reigniting those customers, you know, those kind of things, or you get messages in your inbox curious about what it is that you're up to. I would safely say majority of you would probably pick B. So Mary said B, Stephanie said B, Julie said B. The B's are flowing in. So naturally, this is a much more comfortable way to build our business. So this is the difference between a traditional network market and what people are still being taught to do, and the modern network marketer and the way that they're strategically operating their business, particularly on social media. So the reason why our industry has a particularly bad name is because people are pushy. And the problem when people there is sometimes an air of desperation which comes with this business. I need money. I need more customers. I need, people to join me in my business. And the needier you get, it's written all over your face. And people can sense it and are repelled by that because the way that you approach the business is then really quite needy. The need has to be flipped. The need is not your need. The need is establishing the need of another person. And traditional or modern way, which I'll get to in a minute, either way, you should be not mentioning your business unless you establish a need. This is where a lot of people go wrong with a home-based business, particularly network marketing, direct sales, etc., is they push their business on people because they need customers. You want people to join your business, so you're pushing it on people to join you. Can you relate? If that's not you, like to other people in the industry, can you relate to this? Send me palm trees. Give me the likes and loves. This is sounding familiar. The flow-on effect from that, though, is someone's auntie's, cousin's, son's, wife, something or other, has all had an experience with somebody involved with network marketing that's been pushy. So the traditional methods that we, Tammy loved the palm trees. You've obviously experienced this before or know people that sort of, do this. So the traditional network marketer is still writing the list and is still approaching people. Now, don't get me wrong here, guys. I'm not saying that traditional methods don't work. I'm not saying don't talk to people. I'm not saying don't approach people about your business. I'm not saying even don't write a list. You can still write a list, but when you approach the list, you want to establish a need before you go there. Stephanie, I'm always concerned about being pushy. Yeah, it's a fine line. So either traditional methods or modern methods, and I'll get to what a modern network marketer is doing in a minute. But either way, irrespective of which way you're building your business, and you may be building your business both, and I would actually encourage you to do. Just because I build my business online and I promote online strategies and leverage and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't mean I don't talk to anybody anymore. It doesn't mean that talking to people and approaching people is a bad thing. But how you approach it is everything. And I would highly encourage you to establish a need for someone before you go and push your business on them. So do they have a need for your products in any way? Do they have a need for some extra income because they're struggling a little bit? Ask good quality questions to establish a need, then you're the one that's offering the solution. That is a far more desirable and successful approach rather than I've got something and I think you need it and you should buy it. It's pushy. So, my broader mission, any of you guys that have followed me for a while know that I've got a broader mission to raise the professionalism of the industry. I can't do that alone by any means. But if we start raising the standard of how people approach this business and just ask a few more questions to establish a need where you can offer the solution, isn't that far more pleasurable than somebody pushing their business on you where you have no need whatsoever and you're sort of like, huh? Unfortunately, I guess I'm a target, but I still get messages almost daily of people pushing their business on me. So they friend request me, and then not long after, I'm getting a message saying, would you like to look at this or do this, or I've got this, it's awesome, it's ground floor, it's this, it's that, it's whatever. And it's like, you don't even know me. We don't even have a relationship yet, and you certainly haven't established if I have a need for what you have to offer me. So think about that on the reverse side of it. How do you feel if that was happening to you, or when it has happened to you? It's very uncomfortable. People don't like to be sold to. They like to come to their own conclusion, about needing something. So the first thing is establishing a need. Now, how do we do this the modern way? Am I making sense so far? If I am, just put the word yes down below. Let me know that you're following me here with, the establishing the need type thing. So traditional network marketing. So what are people doing? They're still writing their list and maybe approaching their list in a spammy way. They're doing hotel meetings, they're doing home meetings, they're doing, all those kind of old school ways, which has been around forever and a day. Angie, I don't like it and I don't like to do it. Absolutely. So traditional network marketing is still what's being taught. Let's do hotel meetings. Let's, get some people around, for a home party, those kind of things. What is the modern network marketer doing? The modern network marketer is exploring and, leveraging the internet, yes. But when I say the modern network marketer is not doing on social media what people did even a year ago. So people think they know social media and, leveraging the social media to build their business. But what people were doing 6 months ago, like a year ago, even 6 months ago, is not modern network marketing. It's still spammy. So the only difference people are doing is instead of spamming the traditional way, they're spamming online. So we need to get rid of that. So ultimately, what is the modern network marketer doing? The modern network marketer is using attraction marketing strategies. Have you heard of that word before? If you've heard the word before, put the palm trees down below, let me know. But the second question I would ask you is, do you really understand what it means? I talk to a lot of people on calls and they go, yeah, I know this attraction marketing thing. I need to learn more about it, but I don't really know what it's about. And people think, social media strategies that people are using, now, 6 months ago, a year ago, is attraction marketing. That is not attraction marketing. What majority of network marketers are doing online. True attraction marketing, just to break it down for you, is learning to attract people to you online, getting those messages in your inbox, rather than you pushing your business on anybody. Stephanie, means to pique interest in subtle ways of instead of direct ads. Well, yeah, it's about giving value rather than selling. Basically, that's what attraction marketing is. You give value and you attract people to you rather than just, I've got something, I need customers and business builders, so you need to buy my stuff because that's my need. Nobody cares about your need. The person that's ever going to go into business with you or buy a product from you does not care about your needs. They only care about their own. So meet their needs. What are their needs? Have they got a health problem? Do they need to travel, a cheaper way? Maybe they've got a need to look better, be more confident, lose weight, whatever. You have to ask the right quality questions to, establish that need and then go there. But when you truly learn attraction marketing, people establish their own need and reach out to you. They're already pre-qualified. When you know how to do attraction marketing properly online, then people are already pre-qualified and they're looking at you, listening to you because they've already decided, they've already pre-qualified themselves that they want the information that you have. That's attraction marketing. Angie, advertising that attracts people, catchy videos, giving value. Angie, giving value. Now that's a whole different topic, giving value. If you are in my new free group, if you're not, but you want to be, just put the word group down below so I can send you the link and we'll get you in. At the end of the week, so it'll be Friday, my time in Australia, half an hour after I normally go live. So if you're in the States, I think it'd be 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific in the States. I'm going to go into detail about attraction marketing in my private group. Thursday night in the States, Friday here in that private group. So if you're not a member of that group and you want to be, just put the word group down below so I can just send you the link and we can get you in that group. So if you want to know more about attraction marketing, 2 things. So 1, drop the word attraction down below so I can send you some free training, the same free training I started with to learn about attraction marketing. And 2, make sure you're in my private group to get into that training at the end of the week where I'm going to go into more detail about how you actually execute, attraction marketing. Because the one thing is with the modern network marketer is they're learning about attraction marketing. So a traditional network marketer complains. Nothing works. I've tried social media, it doesn't work, and when I look at their profile, what they're doing is spammy pictures of products and prices, before and after shots, which is a total no-no. Total no-no on social media, and that'll get your page shut down. If not now, later. I can't begin to emphasize to you guys how much tighter and tighter and tighter things are getting on Facebook. Particularly in this industry, home-based industry, selling any kind of business on your personal Facebook page. You can give value in videos, you can share things with people, you can tell stories on Facebook, but you just can't blatantly sell. But that's what a lot of people in this industry are still doing. So how you attract people to you is giving value. Now, one of the huge things that people have got to manage with this is your expectations, particularly the modern network marketer building online the right way by using attraction marketing strategies. It does not happen overnight. I didn't get over 10,000 people on this page and over as totally separate 10,000 people on another page of mine overnight. I've been here on this page for a year and a half maybe. I haven't always gone live 5 days a week like I do now. But, I went live a couple of times a week. Initially, you can't expect that just because you go online and, start doing some attraction marketing things that it's all going to happen for you. It takes a lot of time to get people to know, like, and trust you. But the beautiful thing, when you know how to execute attraction marketing online, is that people pre-qualify themselves to listen to you. The value that you're bringing, listening to it. And let me ask you, those of you that are on your personal Facebook page, how many of your friends and family are you going to build your business with? Give me a number. How many people do you think, percentage-wise, out of the friends and family that you have on your personal Facebook page, how many of those do you think are even slightly interested in your business? 5%? 10%? 15%? 20%? What do you think? Give me a number. So when we're doing, Rob's saying none. It could even be that. So the modern network marketer is learning about attraction marketing. So up your skills, guys. Learn the right modern attraction marketing strategies to build your business. Don't fly by the seat of your pants on social media and wonder why nothing's working for you. If you're doing strategies like being told by an upline, here, post this, post 2 or 3 times a day. Here's some pictures of some before and after, post these. Here's 4 product packs with prices on them. Post this on your social media. That's not attraction marketing, that's selling. If you want to make a big shift between a traditional network marketer and a modern network marketer, you don't sell. You attract people to you, either online or offline. I'm not saying online is the answer, but you can scale online. You can't scale the traditional way because there's only one of you. You can only talk to so many people at once and get out and about and have coffee dates, hotel meetings, whatever it is. You can't scale you. You can scale online when you are using the right attraction marketing strategy. So what is the modern network marketer doing? Using attraction marketing strategies. Get into my private group before the end of the week if you're not there already. I'll put a notification in there on when I'm doing that live training, but it'll just be half an hour after I normally go live here. Okay, Thursday night in the States, Friday morning, here in Australia. Early morning, Rob, as always, for you, in the UK. If you can't make it, it'll be recorded. So just get yourself into the group. Even if you can't make the live training, you can watch the recording of that anyway. So start learning about attraction marketing. Learn how to attract people to you online instead of being pushy, instead of putting your stuff out there before you've established a need. Okay, you must establish the need. So a modern network marketer is using attraction marketing strategies. And you may have heard that bantied around before, but do you really know what it means? And do you really know how to execute it in your business? That's the questions that I would ask you. If the answer is no, join me in the private Facebook group later in the week so I can explain it in a little bit more detail, because it's the make or break of people in this industry moving forward. Traditional network marketing strategies make people cringe. It's not relevant anymore. I'm not saying you can't talk to people. I'm not saying you shouldn't prospect people. I'm not saying you shouldn't reach out to people. So the last thing I'm saying is don't ever talk to anybody in person now about your business. Attraction marketing is an alternative or an additional strategy for you to build your business. So it could be an additional. So you still might approach people, but when you ask the right questions and establish a need, at least you're approaching people the right way. And you're still attracting people to you that way rather than being pushy. So I'm in this awesome company. It's new. It's ground floor opportunity. They've got these products coming out. You won't find the ingredients anywhere else in the world. The owners are amazing. They've done this and that and whatever. You just have to be a part of it. You have to look at this. Can you relate to any of that? That's what a lot of traditional network marketers are doing, and it gives us all a bad name. We all have to recover from that, and there's still a stigma with this industry. So we all need to learn attraction marketing strategies, establish a need, offer the solution online or offline. But I would encourage you, whatever way you are building your business, you must learn about attraction marketing. The only reason I came across this, and just a tiny little backstory, when I got to the point in my business when I knew what I was doing the traditional way, I didn't know what I was doing in the beginning and failed miserably, but I asked for help. I did some research, got some training, stuff like that, learned how to talk to people, learned how to handle objections, all that kind of stuff that you should know the traditional way. That's when I jumped 4 ranks in 7 months, got car qualified, all that kind of wonderful stuff. But then if any of you guys know my story, you fast forward 6 or 12 months, where is everybody? Crickets. Like the cricket in my palm, which is not here because I had to take it out there because the cricket was too noisy. Crickets. So it's like, I've worked so hard on all those people. And every time I talk to them, they're like, yeah, all revved up. Yep, I'm going to do this, going to do that. And then you walk away and they do nothing. Then you follow them up again a few weeks later. Can anyone relate? Let me know if you can relate. Put the word relate down below if anybody can relate to this. Somebody's so excited and then they've gone MIA. They've gone missing in action. So I was devastated. And it's like, what do I do now? I don't want to give up because I've still got all these people here. But it's half of what it was. Like, how do I recover that? And it's like, I'm not going to convince anybody. I don't want to convince anybody. You don't want to convince anybody to join your business. They need to come to their own conclusion that they want what you have. That's the only way that anyone will ever stay in your business. If you do too much talking, if you do too much convincing and say, oh, it's so awesome, you rev it up and you say how wonderful it is and somebody's easily convinced and they sign on the dotted line, is that person going to be a valuable person in your business? Probably not, because you convinced them to join. So somebody has to have a need. You offer your business as a solution. You do it through attraction marketing strategies. You do it online so you can leverage it and scale it. That's a whole nother story that I'll get into in the training sort of later in the week. You can't scale yourself, but you can scale the online world. And that's why you want to learn about attraction marketing, learn how to scale attraction marketing and get people reaching out to you. Is that not a nicer way to build your business? Can I have an amen to that? Rob, I don't want headache people. No, and I've learnt, if any of you have been around this industry for a while, you've probably learnt that if you do really try to convince somebody how awesome this business is and they take your word for that and they're really, that just, I would rather turn somebody away from joining my business if they weren't quite sure, because if they're going to be the first person that whenever something gets a little bit hard, they'll go running 100 miles an hour. They'll stop answering your messages. They won't take any action. So it only bites you on the behind if you don't get the right people into your business. So you don't want anybody and everybody. I know what's easy to do when you want your business to grow is somebody shows some interest in your business and you're like, yeah, awesome, another one. And you don't care who it is. You just want the someone. You don't want someone. You want somebody that's actually keen and enthusiastic to join you in your business, because otherwise they won't do anything and they're going to cause you many more headaches than if you didn't join them in the first place. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So just to wrap this up, the modern way, you want to be using attraction marketing strategies. You want to attract people to you, not push stuff on you. Tammy, yes, we want the right people who can think for themselves. There's the other thing. The personality of the someone. Stephanie, not someone, the right one. Thank you, Stephanie. That was probably better executed than what I said. You don't just want anyone. You want the right people, because otherwise it's just going to cause you so much time and grief and pain and struggle, after that. So when you use attraction marketing and people are reaching out to you, they are the right people because they've already come to the conclusion, I want this. I want to know more. Okay? Mary, we were told to sign up anyone. I'd rather customers that fall in love with my products and then decide, can I see? Oops, no, it won't come up for me. But that's where there is a downfall with traditional network marketing as well, is because you just sign up anyone because you want your business to grow. But that's not cool when you've got, and I've seen this a lot, even in my own company, where there's mass sign-ups and then mass fall. Because, mass sign-ups with the wrong people is only going to go backwards, later because, if they're not the right people, they're not going to do the work. So you've got to get the right people in your business. How do you do that? You attract them to you instead of pushing your business on them. So attraction marketing. And this is what I researched when my business was going backwards, and I'm like, what do I do now? So I started following gurus online. I started following successful network marketers online, and that led me to attraction marketing because that's what they're all doing. And now most of them sit back and they don't even have to think about recruiting anybody or talking to anybody. They get messages every single week with people wanting to join them. But it all starts with understanding attraction marketing. So make sure you're in my group so you can get a little bit more detailed training about this at the end of the week. Okay, so I'll put the details up about that later, but put the word group down below if you're not in my group so I can send you the link to that. Rob, I want quality people who I can work with. Absolutely. Because who wants to waste your time? Who wants to waste their time on people that are never going to really have the drive or the, motivation to build the business? Two things I don't like. Does any of you guys that have followed me for a while, do you know what they are? Because I say it over and over again. There's two things that I really don't like, and that's wasting time and wasting, what's the other one? One of you guys knows it. Two things I really can't stand. Wasting time and wasting, come on, Rob, you would know. Leslie, if you're still on, you would know. Somebody knows. Money! Well done, Rob. Nobody wants to waste their time or money on anything in life. And that's certainly stuff that that really gets up my nose. I don't like wasting my money and I don't like wasting my time, particularly on people that are not, really going to do the work in my business. Energy, yeah, close. But it all takes, time is energy. So it's the same thing. So one and the same. So thank you for being here with me live. I hope that was valuable in sort of pointing out what the modern network marketer is doing. Tammy, I don't want to waste my time anymore on people that don't do anything. Yeah, so it's hard to be selective, but you need to be, because they only waste your time in the long run. So it's almost better to push somebody and say, are you actually really keen to be in this business? And if they sort of, I don't know, I'd leave it with them to think about, or just lay down the expectations. It's like, okay, what are your goals? They're your goals. Okay, so for you to achieve those goals, this is what you need to do. This is how regularly you need to do this, this, and that. Are you willing to commit to that? Because unless you're willing to commit to that, you're probably better off not being in the business. Take it back away from them. Don't be afraid of that. Then you find out whether somebody's really keen or not. So lots of tips and strategies. Don't get me started on a different tangent as to how to handle this business. But I will see you guys the same time tomorrow for more awesome training here on how to leverage social media to build your business online. So thanks for being with me, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.